Hey, welcome to Worship with the United Church. We are a peace and justice community, a movement towards wholeness in a fragmented world. We are united by spirit and inspired by grace, and we welcome all. We love all, and we seek justice for all. This is the 24th Sunday in a long season of Sundays, which the church, with the capital C, refers to as ordinary time. In addition to being the 24th Sunday in the ordinary season, it is the second Sunday in a new series which is titled The 5 Anchors: How to Stay Safe in Turbulent Times. And I don't know about you, but it sure seems to me that these are indeed turbulent times. There are wars and rumors of wars. There is conflict and confrontation of biblical proportion. There is a constant weeping and wailing and gnashing of teeth. The 5 anchors, which are the centerpiece of the series, are tips and techniques and ways to keep ourselves safe and sane and clear-headed and well-grounded regardless of what else is going on. The series is based on the work of Resmaa Menakem, who is a modern-day author and therapist. It is a binding together of ancient wisdom with modern scientific practices. Each of the 5 anchors is accompanied by an embodied spiritual practice. Last week we shared our first body practice, which was to lie down and get on your side, and then to curl yourself up into a fetal position and then stretch yourself out. And as you do so, the practice is to notice what's happening in your body. Notice what it feels like to curl up, to tense and tighten. Notice how it feels to stretch, to reach, and to relax. So that was the first body practice. Each of the body practices, as well as the anchors, are designed with one major goal, and that is to get us out of our heads and into our bodies. Away from our heads with all the rationalizing and judging and explaining and blaming, and into the internal wisdom which flows through each and every one of our hearts, our bodies, and our souls. So we are holding the series together by exploring different versions of the prayer of Jesus, also called the Lord's Prayer. And with each exploration, we are focusing on one verse, which is on earth as in heaven. So that is our goal, to understand the ways and the wills of God, the ways of holiness, so that we can reveal them here on earth just as they are revealed in heaven. The series is also being held together by a good deal of collaboration. So we have different readers and different poets and different prophets, and we have Kathy Waite. Kathy Waite and I are collaborating on this series because I'm going to do the first 3 lessons, and then I'm going on vacation, and Kathy will finish the series up with the final 2 lessons. So I'm so happy to be able to collaborate with all of you and with Kathy. But wait, there's more. The series is also being held together by the practice of creating prayer beads. So we have plenty of prayer beads at the church. For those of you who are viewing by YouTube, I really encourage you to take some time to gather a bead each week and add it to your prayer bead. So each bead represents an anchor. The first anchor is what we explored last week. The first anchor is the anchor of settling, centering, and soothing ourselves. And we do this, we practice doing it so that we can do it quickly anytime we notice conflict, danger, tension, or agitation. So there are many different ways to soothe and settle ourselves as individuals, and there are ways to center, settle, and soothe a group as well. For individuals, settling and soothing can be deep breathing. That's a wonderfully easy practice. Another way of centering and soothing is to rock. That can be soothing, or rock this way. One might also hum. Another soothing practice is to put a warm hand on your neck. You might find that very soothing. It's up to you to find out what soothes you. A hand on the belly can also be really, really soothing, and so can be petting someone like Leo. He's soothing. Groups are often settled with deep breathing, with singing, with chanting, with humming, or with rhythmic hand clapping and drumming. So soothing and settling and centering is extremely important. Why? Because just as an angry body will anger other bodies, an enraged body will enrage other bodies, and hurt bodies hurt other bodies, a settled, centered, soothed body will settle, center, and soothe other bodies. And that's what we need during these turbulent times. First anchor is to settle, center, and soothe. The second anchor is to pause and notice. So let's begin with some deep breathing. Once we are centered and settled, Kathy will lead us through a meditation. So inhale deeply and exhale fully. Breathe in goodness. Breathe out grace. Share it with the world. Breathe in holiness. Exhale hope. Allow it to move through you, and then blow it out. Share it with the world.